Hey fixed signs, this is Free Spirit Tarot with your daily general read for July 17th, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hey, if you're new, go ahead subscribe. If it resonates, hit the like button, and if you got time, go ahead and share the video. But for the most part, let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. For the fixed signs, I did your reading, but I got interrupted, so I have to do it again. But I believe things happen for a reason, and I believe that reading probably wasn't for you. I felt as though it wasn't, so I didn't keep it. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. The energy I'm feeling for the fixed signs is like, kind of like indulging into stuff. Kind of like working and indulging, and then kind of like breaking through something. Is the energy I'm feeling. It's like sort of like what I'm feeling for the fixed signs at the moment. A lot of cards fell out. My goodness. It's going to be a tough reading. It's going to be a tough reading. Alright, if you're new, anything that falls face down are things that are hidden in the spread. Anything that's face up is extra stuff that I have to read to you. Here we go. Fixed signs, you have the 5 of coins in reverse. So you are really focused on some hope right now. Fixated on some hope. Really like thinking about, you're like in a position where things are looking hopeful. Your mind is set on that. You could be doing things and hope for something, financial success, could be experience, it could be just like some type of possession or nurturing. You have the 8 of Wands, so you're like much doing a lot of putting a lot of energy into this hope. You have hope for something, so you're communicating a lot of that, and you're also pushing a lot of that energy out, doing a lot of action towards that hope, things of that nature. You know, you could be doing a lot of work and showing it, communicating it. You have the Queen of Swords here. So you got you're guarding how you feel, and you're seeing things now. This hope has you seeing stuff, you know, being very clear, and now you're guarding yourself, communicating a lot, doing a lot of expression, a lot of energy, a lot of willpower, and pushing that out. It's hope for something. It's hope for something. Seeing very clearly this hope, doing a lot of energy, pushing a lot of that out. You have the three of Wands. This is good right here. So for this hope right here that you have, you know, this hope for something good, something new, I believe. Hope to overcome an obstacle. You have the 3 of Wands here. So, you know, you have hope and you're putting that into action, communicating a lot of that, and you're seeing this. You know, you're very guarded you're guarded too. You're guarding how you feel, what you're fixated on, you know. Could be dealing with an air sign possibly too. You could be dealing with an air sign who is guarded, who sees what you're doing very clearly. You know what I'm saying? You have the Lover's card right here. So you have hope for a disconnected situation that you're working on or you're putting efforts into. It could be disconnected from an air sign, and you're doing a lot of communication, doing a lot of communicative efforts and things of that nature. You have the 6 of coins that came out. So the 6 of coins is like kind of starting to be persistent. Not persistent, but you are, so it's like in this situation you're trying to regain your independence here. You're trying to regain your financial stability is what I'm feeling here. Now you have the Empress card. You or either this person could be very negative, could be very nasty, could be very just dynamic and kind of just aggressive. There is something here that didn't work out. There's something here that didn't work out. Of course, but something might not work out, or something could actually not go as planned. You have the 8 of Cups. So deciding to kind of just drop the same old pattern is what I'm seeing here. 8 of Swords. So there's some enlightenment within this situation. You have the Seven of Swords. I feel as though someone might present something to you. Someone might present something to you. You have the Seven of Wands. So either you or this person, I feel as though is at an advantage here. Okay? Maybe this person, but you're still pushing to work through it. Maybe this is you, but I feel as though it's this person because you have the Eight of Wands. So I feel as though this person has that one wand. You have a lot of wands. The Chariot card here. So there could be this, there could be some point in time where there could be a loss and victory, but you're still going to push past it because you have the Five of Coins. You have faith in the situation, doing a lot, and you're very active in the situation. Ace of Coins here. Now, the potential of abundance is lacking in the situation, so you know this. The potential is here. The Six of Wands. So you're active in your passions. Could be everybody here. Could be you and this person, but for the most part, active and regaining. Kind of getting back to what it is that you need to do. I feel as though you're getting back to what it is you need to do as far as your passion and how you feel as though things should go. You have the Four of Cups. So someone here is stuck on something very emotional here. And I feel as though it could be this person seeing what's going on with you. You have the Page of Coins here. So someone is not willing to start something new with you at the moment. Someone is kind of holding off, like starting something new. That's really all I'm getting from that. Nothing too much. Ace of Cups here. The emotional... there's some toxic energy here. There's some toxic emotions here. Someone could be kind of like, lashing out, out of emotions, withholding some type of emotional fulfillment, something of the sort. There's inspiration here, general inspiration. The Star card also, to me, with my understanding and connection to spirit, is like like healing. So I feel as though there's some healing within the situation here. There's definitely inspiration here. There's definitely good thoughts and inspiration, but there's some healing within this situation. There's some healing within this situation. Two of Coins in reverse. It's not yet stable. Things aren't really going the way that you want them to go, but you're definitely working on the situation, putting your all into the situation. And the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands here. So, someone isn't trying to... I feel as though it's this. The Queen... You got the Queen of Swords, who sees and very guarded, but they're not trying to nurture the situation, is what I really feel. They're not really trying to put too much nurturing energy into this situation. Not much passion into the situation. They might just be very neutral and just holding off to how they feel. Very guarded and not trying to, put energy into the situation. Now, what is hidden and you cannot see here is that there's a burden here. I don't know if it's going to be betrayal, but there's a very, very deep burden. This person could be very burdened at the moment. It could be you. You could be feeling some type of way that you don't really know about right now. Or there could be some betrayal that could happen and you don't see it yet. You have the Death card. There's a transformation that's going to happen. And that card was right, there could be a transformation. There could be a betrayal and a transformation that comes right after that. And you have the Hierophant card, the Taurus card, a fixed sign. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could be the Taurus. If you're watching this and you're a Taurus, you know what I'm saying? You could be going within. You could be enlightening your mind. You could be, it's just, there's a lot with that. Could be changing a lot. But for the most part, with the Hierophant card, man, I just have to do a little bit of insight for that, because the Hierophant card is definitely a good card. Peace. Keeper of traditions, things of that nature. So searching for the truth. Okay, so there's a transformation with the Death card. There could be betrayal, a transformation, and someone looking for the truth. Things of that nature. So let's go ahead and get some clarification. This kind of went a little longer than expected. All those cards came out. Oh my goodness, all those cards just fell out, and it was just wanting to explain something. So it's definitely a situation of faith here. Working that faith. Disconnected from a love situation or someone, disconnected. I definitely feel as though the Queen of Wands here that you're disconnected from. Definitely disconnected from this Queen of Wands. Definitely an air sign. There's a decent amount of fire energy here. You know, 2 fire cards, 1 earth, 1 air, 1 major arcana. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lover's card fell out in reverse too. Fell out in reverse. For the 8 of Wands, you have the Ace of Cups. I'm glad I did this reading over for you. It feels like it resonates more. With the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, you have an abundant energy. You have the creativity to express yourself. You have the creativity to express yourself, an abundance of energy. I want to say energy, but it's like the creativity is there, and you know how to express yourself very creative. You know, in creative ways. You know how to express yourself completely in different creative ways. You know, very creative. The Sun card. So this Queen of Swords person here is very abundant in their self. They're very abundant. They have a lot of energy. They have a great aura. Okay. Now the great aura is their aura. They have a great aura for them. You know, their aura is very radiant, very strong. You know when they're there. Okay. You know when they're there. That's for sure. The 3 of Wands with the Ace of Wands. So you know how to start things. You know how to get things going. You really know how to spark it. You really know how to start it for sure. With the Lover's card in reverse and the 8 of Wands came out right here. Okay, so this disconnect with the 8 of Wands, that is probably what you are working on. Putting a lot of your energies and efforts into this connection here. A lot of communication, a lot of willpower, pushing it out. Where here you're very creative and you know how to push all that creative energy out completely. And I feel as though it's due to the Lover's card, this disconnect here. You have hope in this disconnected situation. For the 5 of Coins in reverse, there's going to be hope. There's going to be a transformation in the situation that you have hope for. Okay, there's going to be a transformation in the situation that you have hope for. Now the Lover's card in reverse came here, and it's just basically saying that all of this right here is due to this disconnected situation. All of the clarifying cards is due to this disconnected situation. Fixed signs. Man, I hope this resonated. If it did, don't forget to subscribe. If you got time, hey, share the video. But for the most part,